Welcome back to AWS DevOps Lokesh Tech YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about AWS network. Okay, not only for this is not only for AWS, so it will be used for entire DevOps and entire networking also. Okay, so like either it may be a, like a virtual machine or physical machine, or it is like DevOps related anything. It will be very much useful. Let me get into topic. Let me share my screen. Just give me 1 second. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, can you see my screen? Is it visible?
Yes,
Yeah, so we are going to discuss about the networking. Okay, so networking is very most important topic. So in networking, so it is useful for everywhere, like either it may be physical network or virtual. Okay, physical, you have seen a lot of things before. 5 years back, everything is physical on premise. On premise systems are interconnected with physically. Okay, physical setups were there. So now coming to the AWS also, it is completely virtual, but network is everywhere, right? In DevOps also we have seen a lot of networking. In Kubernetes also and Docker also, without network we can't connect anything. Simply, if we can talk about networking, what is exactly networking? In general scenario, I'm asking you. Anyone? Please.
yeah. Networking, by using networking, we can connect with the multiple
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah, network in the sense communication between two devices or two persons also. For example, you and me talking each other, which means communication, right? So the same way, if you want to connect with the two devices, okay, so network is mandatory, right? Yeah, it's working fine. So for example, yes, this is one device, this is one laptop. Okay, and the other one is, this is laptop B and this is laptop A. If you want to connect these two networks, okay, these two devices, okay, we need a network. We have to establish a network, right? So connection between two or more machines called as networking, right? So these two are communicating each other by using networking, right? So yes, and what are the types of networks we have? Okay, yeah, these are types of networks. NIC, okay, network interface card, media, okay, and topology, protocol, IP. So these type of networks we have total 5. Okay, so what is NIC? Network interface card. This is very general. NIC you might have seen for your laptops also. You have NIC, right? uh, for example, if you see your laptop, so for NIC card will be there. Okay, so by using RJ45 cable, you might seen this data cable. By using this data cable, you are going to connect with the NIC, network interface card. Okay, female socket will be there. Without this you can't connect with the LAN. Okay, this is a type of network component. And the other one is media. What is media? It is a medium through which connect NICs, okay, which means cable, okay, or Wi-Fi. Okay, so wire or wireless, anything. Okay, uh, so this is called as medium. And topology, what is topology? It is a design or pattern. Okay, it is a design or pattern. There are a lot of types of topologies are there. Okay, so one is for example, by using these patterns, for example, I have an 5 devices. For suppose this is system 1, 2, 3, 4. I can able to connect with this like this. Okay. And also I can connect these devices like this series. Okay. I can also connect with one device to different devices like this, right? And also I can able to connect with this way, like different ways, right? And I have one machine. This is for example, if you understand, this is administration. I need to connect with this machine with like this. Okay. So and I can able to connect with machines like this. Okay. So it is actually called as ring. Okay. This is ring topology. Okay. This is line line topology. These are all types actually. Okay. If you say this star topology, hmm, and this is tree topology, TRE, tree topology, and this is bus topology. Okay. This is mesh topology. So these are all types actually. Any these comes under in networking concepts. Networking on CCNA. You might have heard about CCNA certification, Cisco Certified Network Administration. In this, it will cover, but we don't need that much depth. This is just a simple basic. That basic we have to know that what are the components in the sense. These type of components are there. These network engineers will do according to their requirement. They will connect devices according to their requirement. Okay, these are all types are there. Just we are. I'm just letting you know the types. Okay. And so next to protocol. What is protocol? Protocol, you might have heard about protocols. Yeah, PM, if PM comes, so we have to follow some protocols. SI, okay, CI, okay, on top of DSP, okay, commissioner. So these people will follow some protocols when PM, if you see some PM in city, your city. Okay. So without for example, commissioner, without knowing commissioner, SI cannot do anything, right? They will follow some standards protocols. Same way in general scenario I have told, I informed just this, but same way. So in this protocol also, in network also, we do have a protocol. Excuse me, somebody is trying to enter, right? Okay. So in such a way, so we have a protocols, right? So and so it is a standard. If we can see the abbreviation, like if it is a standard procedure. So we are following protocol in the sense it's a kind of standard procedure, guidelines. So we have to follow some standard guidelines. So that is called as protocol. Okay. What kind of protocols we have to follow? IP address, right? What kind of protocols, what are the standards we have followed, it will give the standards, that protocols. So IP, for example, IP addresses are there. Okay. This IP, what is IP address? IP means, what is IP? Internet protocol. Okay. These standards, it is following some standards. IP addresses. IP address, what is IP address? I think you might have seen all IP addresses, right? To 10.0.0.1, this is one IP. So what are these IPs? So the name to give identify numerical name. For example, Yashwant is there. Yashwant, are you there? Yashwant?
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes,
Okay.
sir.
So if I call Yashwant only, I got only response from Yashwant, not from others, right? The same way in the networking, so every machine have IPs, which is called names. Okay. We are giving the names to identify the machine in the form of numerical names, right? So each machine to identify the other machine using IPs. For example, humans have names, right? Same way we are giving names. Okay. So, yes, these machines cannot understand the names. Machines can understand only binaries, right? So machine cannot understand names. Okay, alphabetical. alphabetical names cannot understand by machines. So zeros, ones, these only machine can understand, right? So protocols, if you come to protocols, so yes, actually without sliding, I'm just going through. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I already explained all these things. Okay. So protocols, how many type of protocols? We have two types of protocols, right? What is TCP IP? What is UDP IP? Okay. TCP, transmission control protocol. This is user diagram protocol. Okay. It is connection oriented. This is connection less. Okay. TCP acknowledgement will be sent or received. No acknowledgement will be there for UDP. This is very slow connection. It is very faster connection. So you know HTTP and HTTPS. Okay. So these HTTP and HTTPS servers will be depend on TCPs ports, right? So next, this DNS DHCP. Have you heard about this domain naming service like www dot lkcloudtech.com? Okay, DNS names and DHCP, dynamic host control protocols. So these are all under UDP. Okay, and so yes, these are all classes. Upcoming, yes, these are all classes. So IP addresses, in IP addresses we have a range. Okay, 0 to 65535. So these many IPs only we have in the old, entire old, only these many IPs we have. Okay, these ports only we have 0 to this many. Okay, so port is like a door, like for example 80 port is there. Okay, TCP port 80 port is 8080 port is. Okay, these ports is like a door. For example, you have your room, so you have your room have door, right? So permission, so door, if you open this door only you can able to enter. So this kind of door port, right? And so first, actually, first, what is the first IP address? First IP address is 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0. What is the last IP address? You know this, Ashwant? 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255, right? So these many IPs only we have,
Yes.
entire old. How many total? How many? This is 0th range. This is 250th range. 255 plus 1. Total 256 IPs available range. Okay. So for example, we have, you might have heard about IPv4, right? So this IPv4 is actually IP Internet Protocol version 4. This IPv4 having 32 bits. Okay, being a human we can understand decimals, right? But machines can only understand the binaries. How? In the form of like 0001002, like this. So we can assign these IPs to the machines, correct? So we have a range 0.0.0 to 255.255.255.255, right? So for example I'm telling, so it might be 1001001. Okay, next 1010, okay, 001, something like this. I'm just randomly writing, this is not accurate. 0010110. Okay, so it is in the form of bits, right? Excuse me, right? The other one is 001001100. In our engineering we have seen all these things, right? Okay, what is one in the sense 0.0.0.1? What is 2? 0.0.0. Sorry, 1 1 1, like this. 0 1 1 1. In engineering we have seen these guys, right, Yashwant?
Yes, sir.
Right. So these are all actually bits, right? 8 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 bits, 8 total. How many? 1 2 3 4. 8 into 4, 32 bits, right? This is how bits can be bifurcated always. So in future we are going to use IPv6. IPv6 nowadays also is there, but when IPv4, IPv4 are very less actually. So nowadays uh, IPv4 it's going to end. Okay, so we are releasing and we are blocking and releasing the IPs. Okay, but in future complete it will be depend on IPv4 v6 only. So it is containing total 128 bits. Here 32 bits only, right? You have seen, correct? So it contains binaries and decimals. Binaries and decimals. Like for example 0 0 0 1 4 5 6 A B C okay D, like this. It will be in the form of like this IPv4. Okay, so like that. Okay, so for example 0.0.0, so this is one IP. Okay, and next, what is the next IP, Yashwant? 0.1.
0.1,
What is the next IP? 0.2, right?
0.2,
Right. So like that, like that you can 3 4 5 6 7 so and so up to 0.0.0.255. It will reach like this.
255,
Next, what it will be? 0.0.1.0.
0.0.1.0.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Next, what it will be? 2.0, something like this. So it will increase continuously, it will be like this. Okay, so like that 0.0.255.255. So if you uses like IPs like that, so finally it will reach like this, right? 255.255.255.255. So this is the last range of IP address, IPv4, right? This is the last IP address, this is the first IP address, correct? Right. So I'll take empty one, right? For example, I'm going to take ranges. I'll write the ranges. So 0.0.0.0, right? So this is, for example, if you want to write f- this is 0th range, right? This is 0th range. I want first one. Okay, so if you want to 0th range, you can write 0.255 dot 255 dot 255. Okay, this is 0th range. Okay, 1 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0, right? 1 dot 255 255 255. This is one range, right? So like that, if it is goes on like this, 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255, right? This is 255 255 the range. One fine day definitely it will close, right? This is last eighth one. So total how many IP ranges we have? Two. I'm not sure. You make are you able to getting me? What is the total range of IP address? 256th, including 0. Correct. So like that. So if you see the classes where we have to use IP address, how, see, for public and private. So class A, class B, class C, class D, class E. These many classes are there, guys. This is not no need to see. This network engineers will take care all these things, but for knowledge purpose, I'm just showing all these things. Okay, class A, class B, class C, class D, class E are there. So these are all classes of the IP addresses, IP address ranges. So every class you have a public and private. Okay, for example, class A, public is this much range, private is this much range. Okay, so this is subnet mask. I will let you know soon what how to take subnet range. Okay, number of networks, how many? 126 networks are class, uh, 126 range. Okay, 126, they have divided 126 number of networks in this class A. Government, so where class A can be used? So government and large number of hosts can be used class A. Okay, class B, same in the class B also they have divided up to, divided like public and private. The public range would be this much: 128.0.0.2, 191.255.255.255, and private will be this much: 172.16.0.0 to 170. They have actually kept aside, so for this medium companies can use this ranges. Okay, so they have segregated like this. Okay, class C, what is class C? There also public and private will be there. So this is the range in between. Total how many? 256. Okay, so small companies can be used this. And class D and class E is special. Okay, these class D and class E will be reserved for multicasting and experimental purpose. This is for ISRO. Understood? You can't use this range, class D and class E. Okay, these are all reserved. Okay, so researching purpose, if I can say. Okay, so those IPs you cannot take. Okay, so this testing purpose, these ranges you can use. Okay, so in class D, in class D, in class D, so there are types actually. So multicasting in the sense, in communication classes in engineering you might get something unicast, multicast, Yashwant, right? Broadcast, right? So these types are there, right? Unicast in the sense one to one connection, one to one communication, right? For example, one to one in the sense walkie talkies are there. They will use walkie talkies in this unicast. What is multicast? One to few, one person to few, right? Broadcast in the sense radio, broadcast across the globe 360 degrees, so it will spread. So they have divided like this. So multicasting purpose, this is like this, they have divided. So these IPs have reserved. Okay, IPs they have divided into these type of classes. So you never get any these types in exams. Okay, just for a knowledge purpose only I'm telling. Okay. Okay, next. And now I'm going to talk about subnets. So this is important terminology where we can use this in VPCs. Okay, so in networking you may get a subnet. This is very much important one. Okay, what is subnet? So Ashwant, already you have attended, right? So what is subnet? Subnet or subnet mask. Okay, for example, 10.0.0.0. Ashwant, you know this, right?
Yes, sir.
32. So let
Yes,
me
sir.
share my screen. Let me share my screen. Uh, AWS is ready with you, Rashwan?
Yeah, sir. Like Kubernetes setup is not done, sir. AWS is
Okay. So then I am trying to open. I want to show where where you can see this all these things.
I will show Lokesh if you don't mind. I have the login
Yeah,
already.
thank you, thank
Okay.
you, thank you. Please share your screen. So I did not launch any
Let me.
mission. That's why.
Oh, I didn't launch the mission though, but
Yeah.
uh, there is a default security group, right? I think should
Yes,
be able.
yes, yes. Correct, correct. So for example, if I take like this, I can show the ranges.
Okay, but usually what you're talking about is just the cider ranges, right? Classless
Exactly.
ranges.
CADR. Yeah, 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 correct.
Slash
Ranges.
32 slash 24,
Exactly,
whatever it
exactly, exactly.
is.
Right, right. I hope you all know. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to skip this. So that's yeah, the cider ranges, CADR ranges. So like 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot slash 32. How we are getting these subnets? So why how to divide these subnets? For suppose you might take 192 dot 32 dot 2 dot 0. You might seen this and also slash 24, but you at the time you might get confused what are all those. You know that already it is a subnet, but how they are dividing, like 8, 16, 24, 32, right? So there are IP will be there and slash 16 is there. The range is how they are dividing. This is what we have to know actually. So we know that, that's fine. It doesn't matter, it doesn't mean that we should not know, right? So we should know that why we are all these things. Okay. For example, um, what is the biggest number in subnet? Biggest number is 32, right? 32 bits, right? Correct. For example, 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0, okay, slash 30. For example, I'm telling, what is the biggest number? 32. 32 subtract 30. How much? 2. 2 means 2 power 2. How many? 4. 4 IPs can you able to use? 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 1, 0 dot 2, 0 dot 3. So these many only you can able to use. If you use slash 30, so 4 IPs can be assigned to you. Understood? For example, if I take 192 dot, for example, 0 dot 0 dot 0 slash, um, for example, 30, 28 for suppose, 32 minus 28, how much? 4, right?
yes, sir.
Right. So 2 power 4, how many? 2 power 4, 16, right? So these 16 can able to 16 numbers IP able to we can hold. So like 16, 10, 16 numbers. These 16 number IPs, these 16 IPs we can able to hold. Remaining we can release. For suppose, if I take 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0, okay, without this subnets, if I use this IP address in this, which means I'm going to hold entire 10th series. This is not right way. This is not fair at all, because other we have already limited IP addresses are there, right? 250 total total IPs are very less we have in IPv4. So entire 10th series you are blocking, in the sense it's not fair at all, right? So that's why whatever required range is there, that range you have to hold this, and remaining you are releasing it. That is the purpose of the subnet, correct? For example, slash 32, if you take 32 minus 32, 0, 2 power 0 in the sense 1, you can hold only one IP. Remaining IPs you are releasing. I hope you understood. Please respond.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, this is how we have to calculate subnets, right? Correct. So if you see, yeah, private range, private IP range. Okay. So this is the private IP range. Actually, sorry, it's look not good. Looks not good because I copied from internet. Okay, Google. So see this. If you see IPv4, this is my IP address, my mission IP address. What is this? This is my IP. What is this? Is it public or private? I need response, please.
Private.
Yes, this is private. This is private IP address, which means this is dedicated to my machine. Okay. So private IP addresses mean in the sense every machine it has own private IP address. Okay, machine IP address is private IP address. Okay. So if you are using internet in the sense it's a public IP. Okay. So for example, if you are connected with the LAN connection, okay, you have IP address. For example, you have disconnected LAN IP and you have connected with Wi-Fi network. What will happen? This Wi-Fi network, whatever you connected with Wi-Fi address, this IP get changed. IP1 will get. Okay, IP will be changed according to your network, right? So this is your IP address. For example, I want to see what is my IP exactly. Correct. So see this. This is my public IP. So this is my public IP. If I change, for example, I have connected with Wi-Fi. If I connect with the LAN connection, this IP will get changed. Okay, that is difference between public IP and private IP. Public IP will get from internet, through internet. Okay, private IP address, this IP address is dedicated for your machine. Your machine has private IP address. Okay. Okay, that's all about this network. I hope I have given good information for you. So anything else, guys? Any doubts? Venkat, is it clear? I hope you know all those, just for knowledge purpose. If you can take, you might have taken any. I hope you have taken at least one
Uh,
point from this class.
oh yeah, I mean, I know all these things, Lokesh.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
I know how the calculations work from
Correct,
class A
correct.
to D, and
Yes.
E and F are not used only for broadcasting and loopback
Yeah,
addresses and other thing.
yeah. Yes,
I
Venkat.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's very important, as you said, while with respect to the subnetting, right? You need to make sure the IP conflicts does not happen, and
Correct,
especially using the NAT gateway becomes very important. I think later on we would be
correct.
covering all these things.
True, true,
Okay.
true. Yes, thank you, Venkat. Thank you so much. So next we are going to talk about VPC, and if possible, we'll connect Venkat today. So I have very emergencies works also, but let me know your availability time. Once I reach my hometown, I'll get back to you. So there is some emergency issue in my
Okay.
family.
I would say, Lokesh, I mean, in case I see the personally, I feel once you're clear off with your stuff, right, I think you'll be able to concentrate.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
but I would say that once we start, there should not be a kind of a breakup, breaks, something, right? I want
Correct.
to finish it off within probably as quickly as possible. That's my aim. Because I'm going to stop my all the other things and concentrate purely on that. That's the whole idea, Lokesh.
Okay.
If you understand my kind of requirement and scenarios, right?
Yes.
Uh, if I start getting aligned to one more thing, I will not be able to take up any other things at the same time. So it's
Okay.
like,
Okay.
so I
Okay.
just want to finish it off thoroughly. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, good to know that, Venkat, actually. But unfortunately, and all of a sudden it got actually till last
Sure.
week I was very much free, and I was
Perfect.
only concentrated on my works and classes. But so unfortunately, after this Raksha Bandhan, I'm facing some different issues. So that I could not able to explain. Anyways, I'll take it up your word, and I'll try to make myself free. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, sure. All
Yeah.
right.
All right,
Okay.
Venkat. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next class. Yeah, keep in touch with me. Yeah. Yeah. Any doubts, Yogesh and Yashwant?
Yeah, no, sir, it's fine.
No,
Okay. All right. Yashwant, I think you are listening this class second time, right? But
yeah,
at
yes,
the time I did not show this presentation, but just now I prepared. So if you have any
yeah.
doubts, please let me
Latif,
know.
Latif sir, yeah, Latif sir taught us this, taught me
Okay.
this stuff.
Okay. That sounds good.
Started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Anyways, thanks for connection. Yeah. Thanks for connecting. Next class we'll see. So keep in touch if you have any doubts. Right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, once after getting,
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Yogesh.
yeah,
Yes, please go ahead.
hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Yes, hi, Yogesh.
Sir, once after getting prepared with the PDF, just sir, once after getting completed on preparation of PDF,
Hmm. Please go ahead. So I
sir,
can't
will you
hear
share
you.
that? Yeah,
I
will you share
can't.
that, sir? PDF.
See, instead of sharing this, I will suggest you, Yogesh, better by following my videos, better try to prepare yourself. That will be a good practice for you. I don't encourage this actually. Personally, I don't
Okay,
encourage. So if you
okay, sir.
don't, if you keep with you, it doesn't make any sense. So if you follow with this videos, my classes, if you do your own, that will be helpful for you. That's what my suggestion.
Okay, sir. That's
Right?
fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Yogesh and Yashwant and Venkat. See you next class. Take care. Bye bye.